And just like that, we have our final major of the year. How can we top what we just witnessed a few weeks ago at Royal Troon?
I don't think we can. I'm not convinced we can. No.
I don't know, but I do have a little bit of an idea. And of course, that leads through Phil Mickelson, but we'll get to that in a second. Let's first talk about the course, the site of the 2016 PGA Championship, Baltusrol Golf Club in Springfield, New Jersey.
It's a gem, absolutely. Built on Jersey farmland with Manhattan as the backdrop. It's an A.W. Tillinghast design that dates back to 1922, and Baltusrol is hosting its second PGA Championship. This week's event will be played on the lower course, and it will show its teeth in the gnarly rough, so players need to keep it in the short grass, not to mention the seventh hole, a 505-yard par 5 for mere mortals, but they turn it into a par 4 when the pros come to town. But the boys catch a break on the finishing hole, the 18th. Teryn, it's a fun, reachable, and 2 par 5.
So let's talk about the past 3 winners here at Baltusrol. Lee Janzen in the 1993 U.S. Open, and of course, Jack back in the 1980 and 1967 U.S. Opens. The last one, as I'm sure you know, was Phil Mickelson in 2005 when he captured his first and only PGA Championship. Lefty had just captured his first major of his career the year prior at the Masters and won it on a Monday after play was pushed back due to weather.
So Phil is the de facto defending champion at Baltusrol, but Jason Day, of course, is the man with the Wanamaker Trophy. He's the defending champion this week, and of course, those two are grouped together on Thursday and Friday, along with Rory McIlroy, who has 2 Wanamaker Trophies in his possession. Now, Jason Day won it last year, blowing away the field and beating out Jordan Spieth by 3 strokes at Whistling Straits at 20 under par, breaking Tiger's 19 under major record. A mark, by the way, that was also eclipsed by Henrik Stenson just a couple of weeks ago at Royal Troon.
Check it out. All 3 of this year's major winners are together, all first-time major winners at that. So will the pattern continue? Let's check on our picks this week. I'm going to say no.
Okay.
I'm going to say it won't continue because I'm going with Phil this week. Obviously, he's coming off of a great performance at the Open. He basically went straight from Scotland over to Baltusrol, and he loves the course. Already won there, obviously. And Tillinghast, he also designed Winged Foot, which is where Phil should have won the 2006 U.S. Open. So I'm going with Phil.
Yeah, not the greatest memories at Winged Foot, maybe for 71 holes.
But he played well there.
He did. Listen, only twice since 1970 have we had a year with 4 first-time major winners.
Yeah.
Not going to be a 3rd time this year. It's not going to happen.
We're not going with it.
The best major for Rory McIlroy through the years has been the PGA Championship. 2 wins, 2 top 5s, and 7 appearances. This season, tied for 10th at the Masters, tied for 5th at the Open Championship. Kind of backdoor, non-threatening finishes for Rory, but solid. He did win the Irish Open this year, but no tour victories in 14 months. It's way past time for Rory to make a statement and reassert himself this week.
All right, now let's talk about our sleepers.
Okay.
This time we're going to have a pretty, a better outline for what our sleepers are. So I'm going to really dig deep on this one, and I'm going to go with Francesco Molinari.
Good player.
The Italian. He's a great player. He just finished runner-up at the Open de France a couple weeks ago, and T7 at the Players. I know he's only 106 in the world, but he's always hanging around.
I like it. Dustin Johnson is the only player with the top 10 in all 3 majors this year, but J.B. Holmes was 4th at the Masters and 3rd at the Open Championship.
I didn't know that.
Kind of quietly. His best 2 finishes this season. In fact, best 2 finishes ever in a major for J.B., who can overpower any golf course. And if the putter cooperates, he's going to be really dangerous. And he's 80-1, by the way, for anyone who's so inclined, for recreational purposes only, of course.
That could be a good one for people.
Tell people where they could see the PGA this week.
Okay, of course, on TV, you can watch it Thursday and Friday on TNT from 1 to 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and on Saturday and Sunday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern on TNT, and from 2 to 7 p.m. on CBS.
Yep, radio coverage on Sirius XM Thursday through Sunday from noon to 7 p.m. Eastern from the 98th PGA Championship.
Well, that'll do it for us here on the PGA Championship preview show, but don't worry, we're going to have more. Join us back here for the FedEx Cup playoffs. We'll preview that. They're just around the corner. For John Swantek, I'm Teryn Schaefer. Thanks for watching.